special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Brimstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running with purpose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll feed the back again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Makes a quick catch. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Continues to fight for yards. He's in the clear. Touchdown, TCU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it. Pressure is coming. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the 1st down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17. Using his legs, it's Paul. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On the move now. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for his back. Makes a diving grab. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Trying to get the throw off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. The running back here on a direct snap. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a shotgun run call. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlock near the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying to run it. It's Higgins.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Nice up the ground. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot. The coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Bringing pressure. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it to the left. He shreds the tackle.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. With sure hands, it's Tucker. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. With the catch, it's Tucker. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
A direct snap. He breaks free. Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about that, Chris? 4th down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defense is coming after him. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up 1st and goal from the 9. The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. Catch made on the right side. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. We'll see if they can convert. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's running out of time here. Pass rush swarming him again. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. This game remains tied in the 2nd quarter.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Looking deep to the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and keeps that foot in bounds. That's a solid gain along the left side. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield. That's caught. It's Paul. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. started with a running play. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Gonna run it. It's Higgins. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Quick throw caught over the middle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they jump on top here in the second half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make...
Looking deep down the left side. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Got a very comfortable 2nd down and 3 after that defensive penalty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Over the middle. It's Paul. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So we're starting short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna run it. It's Paul. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Just truck speed the defender. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The pocket breaking down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Throwing up play action. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the ninth play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. Is back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They'll try a pass here. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and another incompletion.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Looking for a man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness
gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Makes the catch. It's Paul. Breaking tackles and going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open. So he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up a first down.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Direct snap to the back. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The short completion with the tight end. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Grab down the middle. It's Higgins. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Well, Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Touchdown, TCU. They've taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Cut quickly. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. We go with a direct snap. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the game here. So here comes our first play of overtime. And the single back takes the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Horned Frogs will begin overtime on offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
He missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, remain tied.
Uh-oh, a possible disaster right here, an empty possession. There's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive in overtime. Now you got to hope to keep the opposition from putting any points up on the board to stay alive in this one.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. He's got the first and still going. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to...
He's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.